The rain poured over the hospital roof like 1,000 secrets being washed away. Nurse Clara Reynolds stood frozen in the neonatal ward, staring down at the tiny infant left behind. No name, no family, just a note that read, "I can't take care of her. Please, find someone who can." As the monitors beeped softly, Clara whispered to herself, "You're not alone anymore." But what Clara didn't know was that this act of love would come back to her decades later, in a way that would change everything. If this story shocks you, take a moment right now to like this video, comment, share it with others, and subscribe to Moral Avenue. Together, we can remind the world that every act of kindness echoes even years later. Clara was 33, a kind-hearted nurse who worked the night shifts no one else wanted. Divorced. Lonely. A woman who had dedicated her life to others but forgotten how to care for herself. When the baby was left behind, the hospital called it just another case. But for Clara, it wasn't. She saw something in those dark, searching eyes, a spark of life worth fighting for. The adoption took months. Background checks, paperwork, endless questions from people who couldn't understand why a single nurse would take in someone else's problem. But to Clara, that baby wasn't a problem. She was a promise. She named her Lily, because even flowers can bloom from broken places. The next few years were far from easy. Clara worked double shifts, slept in hospital lounges, and skipped meals to buy formula and baby clothes. Still, every night, she'd whisper to Lily, "You were never unwanted. You were just waiting for love to find you." But love, like life, isn't always fair. At 16, Lily grew curious about her past. She wanted to know who her real mother was. Clara tried to explain, gently, that family isn't always about blood but about heart. Still, the distance grew. Late nights turned into arguments. "You're not even my real mom," were the words that shattered Clara's heart one cold November night. A week later, Lily packed a bag and left. No goodbye. No forwarding address. Clara tried everything. Police reports, missing person notices, calls that went unanswered. Eventually, the hospital forced her into early retirement after a breakdown. Her home grew quiet. Her hair turned gray. Her body weakened. But every year on Lily's birthday, Clara still baked a small cake and whispered into the empty air, "Wherever you are, I still love you." 15 years passed. One stormy evening, Clara collapsed on her porch, her heart failing. The paramedics arrived just in time, rushing her to St. Vincent's Hospital, a newer, gleaming building she'd never seen before. As the world faded to black, Clara thought, maybe this is how it ends, alone again. But when she woke up, the first thing she saw wasn't a white ceiling, it was a pair of familiar eyes. Soft, brown, trembling with emotion. The doctor standing beside her whispered, "Miss Reynolds, you're very lucky. The cardiologist who handled your emergency surgery refused to leave your side." The woman stepped forward. Her voice broke. "Hi, Mom. It's me." Clara couldn't breathe. Her vision blurred with tears as the truth sank in. Lily, her little girl, had become the doctor who saved her life. "I found you," Lily whispered, "and I'm not leaving this time." The room filled with silence, the kind that says everything words can't. Days turned into weeks. Clara began to heal not just in body, but in spirit. Mother and daughter walked together in the hospital gardens, the past finally fading into forgiveness. But just when peace seemed possible, a shadow returned. A letter arrived at the hospital with no return address. Inside, one line written in trembling ink, "I'm back for what's mine." Lily froze. Clara's hands shook. And for the first time, in years of selfless love and redemption, fear returned to Clara's eyes. To be continued. Moral: love never leaves, it simply waits for the right moment to return. If this story shook you, make sure to subscribe to Moral Avenue, where we uncover the truth behind love, loss, and the power of second chances. Please take a moment to like this video, share it with friends, and comment below. What would you have done if you found the child you once saved, now saving your life? Thank you for watching Moral Avenue, because every act of love creates a ripple, and every ripple tells a story.